Well, we are officially at the time of the year that I am wearing my pink hoodie blanket. Hello, my name is Sive and welcome to my booktube channel. This weekend is a Christmassy reading vlog because I am reading a Christmassy book and going book shopping with my good friend tomorrow. I am 100% in the festive spirit. I've been watching Christmas movies, I've been listening to Christmas music, I'm there mentally. I have a couple of things that I'm going to be looking for tomorrow when I'm shopping because it is kind of like a Christmassy shopping situation, but also like, yeah, we're going to be at some bookstores, so I'll probably buy a book or two for myself. Let me toss you back to the beginning of this evening because my husband Jared and I did some shopping together, some Christmas shopping. Jared, what are we doing?
I can make a bed rock. We're shopping. We're spending money. Because all I know is consumerism. And that's the only way to my heart.
No, we're doing a cozy Christmas vlog. You can't.
We like Christmas, so we're Christmas shopping.
Yeah.
To buy gifts for other people and not ourselves at all. $5 is expensive for a Christmas sweater.
No, it's not.
Why can't it be $15? $15.
There you go.
One's for me.
I like the little bells. Jared just had a lot of success and he might actually give you a little Christmassy fashion show. You and I have a fundamentally different expectation for Christmas sweaters.
We do. I want to look swagalicious in it.
Well, I want to look swagalicious as well, but I think there's like 6 different swagalicious sweaters in there.
Silhouette.
So if you can't gather, we were looking for matching Christmas sweaters and we went to 3 different stores and found not a one. Now we did find stuff for ourselves separately, so it wasn't a complete bust, but man, what we were looking for was not there. Jared doesn't know what he's looking for, but he says he'll know it when he sees it. Okay, hi, welcome back. The book I'm reading is called Christmas Sweater Weather, and this is by an author I've neither heard from before nor read from before, Miss Jacqueline Snow, so I'm really excited to be getting further into this. I have started it. I am 114 pages into it. I am really liking it. The premise setup is about this young woman who has like avoided her attraction for her best friend's brother. Now her brother is getting married and this gentleman is best man in his wedding and they're kind of forced to spend time together around Christmas, specifically at her brother's bachelor party. So far, like, they started interacting immediately and I was really enjoying their banter. It's very clear that they have some history, even though there is definitely like an element of this person is off limits and I really shouldn't be interested or pursuing anything with this person. Right now, actually where I left off is an extremely like festive scene. They're at this hotel during the Christmas season and like this party of multiple people for the bachelor party has set up a bunch of activities and different events. Anyways, whatever, it's very Christmassy, it's definitely rom-com-esque, so there's not any like very serious tones just yet. It's just a lighthearted good time. I'm excited to get further into this book this weekend. Ideally, I will be finishing it, but I don't know. I have not been the best recently about physically reading. So that's all I got for you right now. I will see you tomorrow morning for our road trip to Charlotte. I'm so excited. No Binksy. Okay, I've been reading this for a little bit. It's dual POV, so you get Hayden's perspective and Charlotte's. Love that. Good morning. The house is kind of a mess, so don't judge me. It is Saturday morning, we're ready to go. I did my hair with this new hair tool, so I've got these cute little like layers going on that you can see. We'll see how long that lasts. I'm wearing my One More Chapter sweater because I was debating doing like a really cute outfit and then I just was like, no, Abbie's gonna be in a sweater, like I wanna be in a sweater. So I'm wearing this with jeans. Oh my gosh, she just pulled in. Speak of the devil. Okay, well, when she comes in, maybe she'll talk to you, but Jared, I wanted him to show you guys the stuff he got last night because it is really festive and I think it'd be cute. So let me just go see if he put it on. Hold on.
This is my Sherpa. This is my Sherpa I copped at Old Navy on sale for $30. Originally $70.
Wow.
Or $60. It was probably 50% off, so it's probably $60. I love it.
He's got one more thing to show you, and in the meantime, I'm gonna tell you one of the things that I did because I see Chloe do it. Chloe Philopoulos is one of my favorite fashion booktubers. She's so insane and fun. She put like a Christmas ornament on her bag, and so I just did that. I picked the one that my book club made me, which is S for Sive, obviously my name, and I'm gonna wear this on my bag today. Cute.
This is my knit sweater, red. Great material. Also copped from Old Navy. Size medium. Looking festive for the holiday season.
Absolutely.
Comfy, warm, thick.
Thick. Wow. Hello. This is my friend Abby. She's been featured on the channel before.
Hello.
And we are on our way to Charlotte. Abby, tell me what you are reading right now.
Thank you for asking. I'm in a minor reading slump, which is nothing against the books I've been reading. I think they're very good. I just have had no motivation to read them. I'm like a third of the way through Reckless by Elsie Silver. And then I just recently started The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year by Allie Carter, and I think that is going to be the book to get me out of my slump because I'm so excited. I'm only 6 pages in, and I can already tell you I'm obsessed. Like, the humor, the setup is perfect, the dynamic between the characters is brilliant. I think it's going to be possibly a 5-star. So I'm hoping that today, while we're in Charlotte, Sive and I can find some time at a cutie coffee shop and sit down and read.
Oh yeah.
And so I can get a little further into that book and hopefully get out of this reading slump. And then I've had a few audiobooks going on, but haven't really made any progress in any of them, which we're gonna just chalk it up to the time change and the season and it just being dark and I just wanting to go to bed early and be cozy and not really stay up and read.
Easy enough. I can't believe you haven't finished Reckless by Elsie Silver.
I know, I've been working on that for so long.
You have been. I was really shocked.
And it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. And the first part I was like, what is happening? And then there's this huge plot reveal and I said, what? And then there was something that one of the characters didn't know. And I was dying for them to know, but now they know. And now I'm like, so now I don't think I have
some of the tension
motivation.
is gone.
But I love the characters, I love the story, I want to finish it. I just haven't been in the mood to read. I've also, because I love watching YouTube and all my favorite YouTubers
Doing Vlogmas.
are doing Vlogmas and have videos posting every day or every other day. All I've wanted to do in the evenings after work is watch Vlogmas for the day.
Yeah.
And then by the time I'm done, I'm ready to go to bed.
Yeah.
So I just haven't made the time.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I bought for myself Flawless by Elsie Silver, which is a Western cowboy romance series. It's really popular, and I haven't started it, but you're on the 5th book or 4th book in the series.
4th, I think.
4th. And I picked it up upon her recommendation. So
far my favorite is the second one, Heartless, because I would die for a grumpy single dad.
Wait, can I out Abby a little bit? I was telling her.
Yeah, tell him I have no dignity.
I was telling her about my current read, which is Christmas Sweater Weather, which I showed you guys last night. And then I was telling her about the plot and kind of the setup and stuff, and then I went, oh.
And I was already interested.
Yeah.
I was already yes, sign me up.
I actually don't think I've told you guys this, but I was like, oh, also, Hayden's a single dad. And she,
projectile spit. Because I was so excited, I was like, bleh, bleh. I said, what?
It's a different type of spit take. Anyways, it was really funny.
So I'll be adding that to my TBR.
Just so you guys know, if y'all have any good single dad romance recommendations, send them her way. Okay, we're almost at Julia's, which is the bookstore that we wanted to go to that inspired this whole trip. And we're here. Oh my god, there it is. We are gonna start a 30-minute timer and see how much we can read. I'm continuing on with this. She's reading The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year. So it's not a race, but we make everything competitive because we're really annoying. So, see you in 30 minutes.
Let me preface by saying I'm a slow reader. Okay? I read 20 pages in 30 minutes.
I read 30 pages. But I'm also well further into this book, and it's also like a rom-com, so the writing is probably a little bit more like...
But what's most important? What? We're both obsessed with our books and having such a good time. Like both of us, every few pages would just like, giggle.
Hold them up because they literally... Look at how fast... Should this be the thumbnail? Oh, she's a booktuber. Okay, we're gonna go and get some lunch because we're hungry.
A little smaller.
It's bright as hell. Amazing. Oh my gosh. Hi. Oh my gosh.
But I haven't read it, so I don't know a ton about it. But everyone.
This is the first one. I'll take the fourth one.
Oh my god.
Whoa. I don't like that, but we're gonna leave it in.
Do you remember when Carrie went and you were like, I didn't like that, can we redo it? And she said, no.
So I think I should learn that from you because you did that when we were in North Carolina. I was like, I didn't like that. You were like, we're keeping it, like, because I interrupted you.
I'm so mean. That's awful.
No, it wasn't mean. You were like, no, it's fine, we're keeping it. It was like a nice.
Oh, okay. I didn't say I didn't like it.
No, you don't have a mean bone in your beautiful body.
Well, we've got that on camera.
I forgot. Hi.
Hello. We're joining you from later in the afternoon. So we had a pretty amazing time at Trope. Romance-only bookstore. So in Columbia, we recently got our own romance-only bookstore, and so going to one here was so much fun.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And they clearly just have so much passion for like romance and that whole genre. They were giving recommendations to everybody. They were like super chatty and very fun. So obviously it was really cute in there. It was pretty packed with books.
It was.
A good
I
amount
feel
of
like
selection.
the romance-only bookstores I've been to have always been like really like girly and bright and colorful, and like this one I felt like had a more like dark academia vibe. It was darker,
like the
like
paint colors.
Paint colors were darker, and it had a lot more like. It was a lot heavier on fantasy and like dark romance.
Yeah.
I would say.
Rather than.
I mean, it did have like sports romance and contemporary romance and stuff like that, but
Definitely. So we both got books while we were there, and we don't have them with you to show you, but
I got 2 books.
I've got one.
And 2 stickers.
We've got some coffees. We have come here to something called like Giddy Goat, which is adorable, by the way. And we're looking up like the sign would be in the sky. Hello? Well, can you tell the caffeine is hitting? Okay, so I'm not really feeling that hungry.
Same.
But we got
I'm
these
never hungry.
coffees.
I've never eaten in my life, actually.
She's a skinny legend.
I had a gulp of air, and I'm full.
She fit between the raindrops. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We are going to decide whether we're taking this to go or whether we've had enough. That's just the name of the video.
Ew, you pervert.
No, I didn't mean it like that. Who's been watching Secret Lives of Mormons?
We're at a place and we're gonna leave here and we're gonna go to another place.
Yeah, we're gonna go to another store. I think it was called Bookhaven or something like that.
I'll tell you.
Look at how organized
this angle is really good for my triple chin.
I don't have a tripod. I need to invest in
We are
one.
currently at the Giddy Goat Coffee Roasters Plaza. And we are
Leave it in.
Leave it in. We're headed to the book rack,
Okay.
and we just came from Trope Bookshop,
Right.
which was romance only.
So, book rack is secondhand.
Tell them about the place we tried to go.
Oh, so we tried to go to a place before Trope called That's Novel Books. And we looked it up and we found directions. And as we were getting closer to it, we started to run into people directing traffic. And so we're like, oh, okay, well,
Like,
I
one
guess we have to
lane,
like
one way
go,
only.
right, yeah. And so they were like, you know, there with their little like vests on and motioning us, and we're like, all right, well, we're here, we're just gonna follow it. And I swear, we probably went in and out of the most complicated maze of restaurants and stores. There were kids walking, like we got strollers, like very family-friendly atmosphere.
It was called Camp, if you've heard of her. It was like a cult compound.
Felt like a compound that we
I
were,
think
like,
I left part of my soul in there.
we definitely were attacked spiritually.
There was no parking, guys. There was so much parking. So
we get to the end of it.
So much parking. Not a single spot was available.
There were probably 20 to 30 cars
Driving around.
Just driving around, and we're like, you know, we're never gonna park. And it also, by that time, we were really far away from where the bookstore set. It was like a half-mile walk.
I was like, are we doing all of this for like a little pop-up?
Yeah, like a table, because it felt like very street vendor-y where we were. Anyways, so that's all that to say, we did not end up going to That's Novel Books.
We quit and we went to Trope.
Instead, and that was the right move.
Love.
It was good. So now that we did that, we kind of have the time to hit the book rack, and then there's a Barnes & Noble that's like 5 minutes away from that. So depending on how we're feeling, we're either gonna head back home or we'll go to Barnes.
And before any of you guys say anything, we've been to 1, 2, 3 small bookstores today, so we're supporting small businesses. We can go
are.
to Barnes & Noble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next bookstore.
Wait, will they watch us chug the rest of our drinks before we leave?
Sure.
Ready? Cheers.
Cheers.
Ugh.
You're actually joking.
Leave it in. I'm fine. Leave it in. Do you still want to be my friend?
That was insane. But you did chug it though. I just need you to verify that you can breathe. Give me one like. That was more out than in. I need you to go in.
Guys, and she's fine.
So I think that means that's our cue and we're gonna go. Hey, can you make sure I'm not about to get hit by a car?
Yeah, I got you, girl.
Ooh, book cart sale. Some mass market paperbacks. All right, let's do it. Oh my gosh. I'm going to figure out where to start.
Wait, your light up.
Hey, if this is a hit, we don't need to go to Barnes. Something has happened. It's 2 stories! It's a 2-story Barnes & Noble. So this is our last stop. You can tell that it's obviously dusk.
We're gonna go do some freaky things in this Barnes & Noble right
No,
now.
we actually have a plan.
We have a plan, and it's a cute plan.
Yeah.
She's getting the will of the many.
I am.
And I'm getting the sequel, the strength of the few.
She is.
Or maybe a few other things will fall into my lap. I don't know.
Into your grubby little paws.
That's none of my business what happens between me and the checkout line. I see our Lord and Savior Kennedy Ryan.
God is great. God is good.
It smells like a mall. I'm so happy right now.
Oh my gosh, should we buy Quicksilver? All right, you've got to find.
I know I already own both of these. So.
Okay. Are you gonna look in the new? Oh, how much is it?
She's $22. I'm not trying to support Jeff Bezos' next wedding, but it's probably way cheaper on Amazon. I got this when I was at the book warehouse. No idea what it's about.
I read this.
Behooved. This is a sapphic monster romance where one of them has hooves. She does freaky things with the hooves. Just kidding. I've never seen this book before. I read that.
You've read that?
Yes, girl.
Was it good?
It's indie published. What else do you want to know? It's surprisingly dark.
Ooh, sounds like up my alley.
This is what I've been wanting to read.
I've heard good things.
Oh wait,
That's
I
it.
lied. She's number 4.
Oh, well, the Legacy series. When are you reading that?
I'm reading this over Christmas.
Okay.
Ooh, she's a big girl. 2 peas in a pod.
I cannot with you.
That's scary.
Okay, well then don't look at it. Oh,
Does
is that
this
it?
have the reversible?
Dust jacket?
It does. Oh. This is what I would do. But the reversible side, poor quality, actually.
Well, so this is the second book to the Hierarchy series, which is what we're here to get, and I'm gonna get the first one.
This table is leaning to the side. Everything's about a ball.
We're not compromising
Is
the
this
structural
structurally
integrity.
sound? Dude, this is
Abby
not
read this and gave this
structurally
5
sound.
stars. Abby read this and gave this 5 stars. All right, we need to find Michael.
How floppy.
It's so floppy.
Sive, Abby.
Doink.
And Abby has the old cover
Yeah, of the version of this book.
of this book, so luckily the dust jackets are reversible, so this will match my other copy.
Yeah, because that's very important to a book collector. So it was nice that they designed it that like that. Even though in between the publishing of the first one and the second one, they redesigned the covers. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Hi. So I made it home and I'm going to give you a book haul. This is what we're working with. So we're gonna go in chronological order. First, bookshop at Julia's. I did not buy anything, but the first thing I did buy was at Trope. I bought Avalon Tower, and this is by C.N. Crawford and Alex Rivers. This is a romantasy that I have had my eye on for a little while. It is fae and spies, and there's an academy where this main character is sent to. I spent 5 years saving up for a European vacation, but instead of getting to drink champagne on the beach, I've been swept up in a secret war between the humans and the fae. It turns out I have a magical power needed to fight a fae king, and I'm quickly whisked off to an elite spy academy set in a castle. There, in the ancient Gothic halls of Camelot, snobbery is much as a tradition as the veneration of Merlin and Arthur. As if I didn't have enough trouble, my new mentor, Raphael Lancelot, is a maddeningly sexy demi-fae who already ruined my life once. But I have to push his distracting allure out of my mind to focus on our mission. We're going to the Fae realm together. If we get captured, we'll die horrific deaths, and humanity doesn't stand a chance. So this is obviously kind of King Arthur adjacent, which I love, and then it looks like it's going to be some sort of like relationship, potentially like a slow burn romance. Very excited about this. Next was a secondhand bookstore called The Rack, and I got 3 books. First is a copy of Never by Jessa Hastings, which is a Peter Pan retelling, and my friend Abby also got a copy of this, and we're gonna buddy read this together. This was $7. Daphne always knew Peter Pan would come for her, the way he'd come for her mother and her grandmother one day before that. The Darling Girls. Their stories are all the same. The forever young boy at their window after their 13th birthday. When Peter doesn't show for Daphne until she's 17, Daphne doesn't know what to think. Still, she has always been told that Peter Pan is her destiny. But in Neverland, Peter's true colors begin to show. One moment he's making Daphne's heart flutter, and the next he's forgotten her entirely. So when Daphne stumbles into the path of Jameson Hook, the pirate and son of Peter's nemesis, she lets herself get swept away. Both boys are trouble, and both have dangerous secrets about this strange fantasy land they call home. I've heard good things about this, and Jessa Hastings, I read the Magnolia Park series this year and really, really loved it. So I'll be up for giving this a try for $7. Yes, ma'am. Next is The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels by India Holton. I bought and read this year The Ornithologist's Field Guide to Love, and I did like it. It was just maybe a little too goofy for me at the time, what I was in the mood for. A prim and proper lady thief must save her aunt from a crazed pirate and his dangerously charming henchman in this fantastical historical romance. This is like a romantasy, like it is historical and it definitely looks historical, but that magical element I think is gonna be so fun, and this was also $7. Yes, also $7. And the last book I bought from the book rack was a new copy of House of Earth and Blood. This is the first Crescent City book by Sarah J Maas. I have not read this series, and this is a series my friends are telling me I'm going to love. So I don't know a whole lot about it. Urban fantasy with like a mystery element. Half fae, half human, Bryce loves her life. Every night is a party, and Bryce is going to savor all the pleasures Lunathon, also known as Crescent City, has to offer. But a brutal murder shakes the very foundation of the city, and Bryce's world comes crashing down. 2 years later, Bryce still haunts the city's most notorious nightclubs, seeking only oblivion now, trying to put the past behind her. But when the murderer attacks again, and an infamous fallen angel, Hunt Athalar, is assigned to watch her every footstep, Bryce knows she can't forget any longer. Bryce and Hunt fight to unravel the mystery. The threads they tug ripple through the underbelly of the city, across warring continents, and down the deepest levels of hell, where things have been sleeping for a millennia that are beginning to stir. I've had this on my TBR for quite a while and just never swung for the hills to buy it. And I did so because this new paperback was $15.20. So now the last book I bought, which you saw our journey to the two-story barns, is The Will of the Many by James Islington. I have heard fantastic things. If you are at all on BookTube in the fantasy side, you will have heard about this book. You follow this guy, and this is him talking. I tell them I was orphaned after a tragic accident 3 years ago, and that good fortune alone has led to my acceptance into the prestigious school known as the hierarchy. I tell them that once I graduate, I will gladly join the rest of civilized society in allowing my strength, my drive, my focus, what they call will, capital W, will, to be leached away and added to the power of those above me, as millions already do. I tell them that I belong, and they believe me, but the truth is that I have been sent to the academy to find answers, to solve a murder, to search for an ancient weapon, to uncover secrets that tear the Republic apart, and I will never ever cede my will to the empire that executed my family. To survive, I will rise through the ranks of the academy. I will have to smile and make friends and pretend to be one of them and win, because if I cannot, then those who want to control me, who know my real name, will no longer have any use for me. And if the hierarchy finds out who I truly am, they will kill me. Really excited to read this. I have not been in a big fantasy mood, so committing to purchasing 2 pretty chunky fantasies today is intimidating, but I think that in the new year, I would like to be able to allow myself to slow down and read some of the books that I have been putting off reading because I'm not moving quickly through them. That's kind of the goal. So I've just got dinner cooked. I'm gonna keep reading my book, Christmas Sweater Weather, and you can see I've got a cute little cozy thing going on. I'm on page 214, really loving it, and we'll see if we can knock that one off our TBR this weekend. Well, you guys, hello and welcome to the end of the vlog. I am so pleased to tell you that I finished and loved Christmas Sweater Weather by Jacqueline Snow. This is exactly what I was telling y'all I wanted, rom-com with the actual comedy, and I just liked the writing. It was fun. The couple was very easy to root for. This was the first time a second chance romance has really stood out to me as specifically gravitating towards that dynamic. Normally, I don't necessarily need that or have ever searched that out before, but oh my gosh, it was so fun, and just learning about the history that they had together, it was really, really fun. I know that this video is coming to you after Christmas, so I will recommend you put this on your TBR for next year if you're a seasonal reader. I also know that Abbie ended up loving The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year, so this is going on her TBR for next Christmas, and that book is going on my TBR for next Christmas. I hope you enjoyed this Christmassy vlog and also liked the book haul that we did. I definitely got some really amazing books that I am looking forward to bringing with me into 2026. Hard to believe. So if you like other bookish content like this, feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you. Other than that, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.